YouTube, what's going on? Mike here. Finally back with another one. Another moto vlog. It's early Sunday morning, and thanks to Jerry Hawk, I put my stock exhaust back on. I did notice that the exhaust was going up against the paint, which was not a good idea. So let's get on the road. Hopefully this turns out pretty good. It's the first time being on this bike doing it. So I don't know how it's gonna look, but let's see how it goes. Usually I have my GPS. Today I'm just listening to music a little bit. So alright, let's go. A couple of things I want to talk about, what I'm gonna do with this channel, and blah blah, etc, etc. But for now, let's just go for a ride, you know. And I want to make sure this video comes out pretty good. Hopefully it does. Alright, make sure it's tight. Alright, so hopefully you all are doing good. It is a beautiful day today, which I don't get too much of lately here, and it's been a little chilly this winter, but compared to where you guys are, probably not that chilly, right? So it is like 74 degrees right now, which is great, but it's like a chilly 74 degrees for Florida. But yeah, so it's been a little over a month with this bike now. I've probably put about almost 800 miles on it so far. And it's been fun. I know it's like moving up kind of quick, because I'm like, I already won my next bike. I already won a 750. I don't think I'm going to get a 600. Alright, which way am I going today? Alright. And since I moved, I like to ride in this area a little better. More twisty roads. And you know, more enjoyable. You know, when it's twistier roads, this is more enjoyable to ride to me. Yeah, I haven't been able to ride much as I want to. Working this time of year is just very busy. Moving, all that type of stuff. But you know, obviously I have over 800 miles on it. I've been riding a couple of my friends here and there down to Fort Lauderdale and stuff like that. So it's been getting its use. And that's the reason why I got it, because I can get on the highway. And this thing definitely does triple digits. So I haven't maxed it out or anything, or hit top speed with it yet, or just, I don't need to. But once you start riding, it's like you're gonna want to move up. But I really like this bike, that's why I got it. But like they all told me, like, you're gonna want another one pretty soon. I'm like, yeah, that's how it is. But you know what? Honestly, when I thought about it, it's like I don't really need much more than this for me. And I got my 250. I love that little thing, man. My smaller bikes, I don't know, they mean a lot to me. Not only because I did a lot to them, because certain things I did to those bikes, I'm not gonna do to this, like say this bike. Especially when it comes to engine work, and especially right now since it's new, but as you can tell, it's got my colors, black and red. I mean, anything with red in it is like, you know, that's my favorite color. So Hopefully this video is coming out pretty good. I'll probably get up to speed a little bit. Yeah, this thing gets up though. It only redlines at 9, little over 9, but I haven't redlined it past that. I mean, it says 10 on here, but I'm pretty sure, yeah. The top speed is supposed to be around 120. But, you know, that all depends on size. That's a big determining factor. People have been asking me my height and weight. I'm like, I've put it in descriptions in my other videos, but I'm 5'10", 170. I'm actually giving myself the 170, but like 165, 170, between there. So, but pretty much, it's great on gas. Like right now, it says my real time is 66 miles to the gallon. It's about a 4.5 gallon tank or something like that. 4 point something. So today I'm just cruising. I really didn't have to wear a hoodie, but man, one day I was riding with the guys and it started raining, and man, I caught a little cold after that. And I had to still work, you know, because I run my own business and can't take no days off, especially when it's busy season sometimes. But luckily it happened on a weekend, and it happened on a weekend before I moved, so I was kind of recovered pretty quickly. So, you know, just a common cold. Nowadays, you catch a cold is like you got more than that, right? I'm not even gonna say the name in the video, but you guys know what I'm talking about. But nah, just had a little cold, got over it, and back at work, no problem. So, yeah, I just got these new gloves. Pretty good, and they got the touchscreen fingers. I don't know if you guys seen, you know, the videos on this bike. A lot of people really don't like it that much, but I love how it looks. And I didn't want to get a 600, which I don't want to say I regret, but I probably should have, you know. So, but that's how it goes sometimes. Like I always say that when I'm riding, because before I wasn't riding with much people. Nowadays I am, and it's like when you get left. No, I haven't gotten left yet. You know, like I said, this thing can do over triple digits. So, but you know, that pickup. So this lady could have turned, but she's doing her makeup. And the people behind me are beeping. But man, like the first thing I had to do was change the exhaust. That thing was non-existent. I like the sound. And the thing gets up, you know. But I don't rev it out too much. As you can see, I have though. I have hit red line every gear, especially when I'm riding with my friends. They all have bigger bikes than me, 600s and 1000s. Actually, 2 of them riding a group. They got Hayabusas, so it's like, you know. But it's better riding a group with a lot more people because you're not really going that fast, you know. Especially the group I ride with, they're not all about speed and stuff like that. So, but yeah, this thing is pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Man, shout out. I always said last time, shout out to the people who follow me on the journey from my 50cc days to now. Yeah, I feel like that's how my life has been a lot. I'm always about growth and staying there, you know. Like, people grow quickly and then, you know, fall fast. For me, my growth has always been slow but building. Every house I lived in is been better and better and better. So, you know, hard work pays off, man. I can't stress that enough. I work hard and, you know, manage my money properly, and I can do the type of things like, I'm actually thinking about trading this in, but I'm kind of torn between it because I like the bike. I like how it looks. I like the bike, but it's just, you want that more power, and, you know, but that's just, you know, I just got it. So, but yeah, man, like I said, hard work pays off. Some people asked, my friend came over, he's like, man, you gonna sell this your other bikes? I'm like, nah, I'd rather trade this one than actually even think about selling my other bikes. So I don't know how well you guys can see, but I do love the digital dash on this thing. So I'm not gonna make it a long video. Just wanted to, you know, get back to what I love doing. I love making these types of videos and not just, you know, videos showing mods and stuff like that. But I have done a lot of work to this thing, aesthetically, you know, definitively. I think I'm the first person to actually use the stock blinkers and put them and mount them on the side. So, yeah, I haven't seen anybody do that with this bike yet. I have the ram mount on here. That's the stem, the fork mount. So I think that was like $60 on Amazon. See, right now it says 71 miles per gallon. So I like the real time, how it does that. And man, I love how it sounds with this exhaust. It's like real throaty and deep. I wanted to get up a little bit, but like I said, I did add the wind. Like, adding this made a big difference, because the stock one was maybe like here, and that wind deflection, especially on the highway, was non-existent. Like, so that was definitely a big help. And change the levers. You know how I do it when I get stuff. I make it my own. I pretty much do that with everything. I'm quick to make it my own. So I don't know how this is gonna sound. It's my first time really like using this helmet. This is a Ruroc helmet that I have, the Atlas. I got it when I got this because it matches the bike. So that's another reason why I'm like, you know, it's enough for me. When I'm by myself, I don't really go that, I don't even really get into 6th gear unless I'm on the highway going somewhere. But this road is about 50 miles. There's not really cops on it that much, especially Sunday morning. So I kind of open it up a little bit. So, and I don't mind that the engine doesn't rev that you know, much. And what made me really go with a Honda as well is because it's reliable. Because this bike is kind of in the same class as a Ninja 400 or I don't want to say R3, because it's definitely a lot more power than that, a lot more torque. You know, so I've seen people actually build this engine up to be, I think, 63 horsepower. Right now, I believe it's this one I know is 49 when I got the specs on it, but I don't know. I seen like the A2 and was it England is 47, I think. I don't know, something like that. I could be wrong, but I did a lot of research on this bike before I got it, and before I decided to get it, because I was actually thinking about the Ninja 400. I should have gotten out of the lane. Oh no, I shouldn't have. This does have a slipper clutch, so when I'm downshifting, you know, it's like, well, like I said, learning on a bike that doesn't have a slipper clutch, you know what you're getting. You know, that's not a big deal for me. It wasn't like, oh yeah, slipper clutch, you know. And then this one does have ABS on it. I got the one with ABS. I don't know, I mean, it was the only one they had, so I had no choice, and I wanted this bike. So, and I kind of wanted it in red, the Grand Prix or the Honda red, but I don't know, something was like, you know what, let me just do something different. And I'm glad I got the black, because I like the black a lot better. Now that I think about it and see it, but you know, that's how it goes. And yeah, so I'm pretty much gonna start probably doing moto vlogs with this bike more, because I ride this bike a lot more. But I still ride the 250, just not so much. I don't think I'm gonna do any more videos on it that much, as far as unless I'm doing something to it, like I'd have to do the valves, and I want to do a more in-depth video, because it's not a lot of video on that. So and I want to I'm gonna do some stuff to this, but I have this on warranty, so I take it in for service and stuff like that. I actually took it in for a 600-mile service already, and then I think the next one is like 3,000 miles or something like that. But I'm gonna just I'm gonna start doing my own oil changes. I did get a GPS on this one. You never know, and it's very sensitive, very, very sensitive when it gets bumped or knocked. You know, it's motion detected, so anybody touches it, I get a text message instantly. I believe it's GPS Fin, something like that. If anybody really wants to know about it, I can put more details on it. But yeah, it's definitely tend to stay in higher gears. Yeah, like now it says 103 miles per gallon, you know, when you stay in higher gears. So very good on gas, I can say that. And when I'm riding with my friends, it's like they gotta gas up more than I do. But when on the highway, when we're doing more than 100, this thing keeps up. It definitely keeps up. So that's why what really prompted me, like, I don't really need, you know, for myself, I'm not a speed demon. I don't have the need for speed. I've always been like that. But I'm not gonna lie, going a little faster on the highway is cool. And the pickup of it is good too, you know? And I don't encourage speeding, but where I live, a lot of these roads are 50. And a lot of the times people go more than that, around 60, stuff like that. So I will say, compared to other places, Palm Beach County, where I live, cops are not that, you know, crazy, especially with bikes. Like, they don't, you know, I haven't had any problems. Let's just say that. Where are my lions? Let's go down here. Does have a shift light, so which most bikes do, but I didn't know when I was looking it up, I didn't know that it did because I haven't seen anybody hit the rev limiter on it. So, and you can actually set where you want the rev limiter to be if you want it to be at, well, not the rev limiter, sorry, the shift indicator. That's what I meant to say. You can set it at 8,000, 8,500, and I believe 8,750. So I have it where I believe at 8,000 it'll blink steadily, and then when it gets to 87, it'll blink really fast. So, like I said, when I was reviewing it, looking for a review, I didn't know that. So until I got the bike, changing the time, getting in there. But yeah, you can set the shift indicator at 5,000 if you want, 6,000, and it goes up in increments. So you can, you know, customize it how you like. And that's not even really me pulling the throttle. That's just, you know, having fun on the road. That's all. And a lot of these roads, like I said, where I live are straight. So when I move where I'm at and they have a couple of curves, I'm like, oh, this is cool. Palm Beach County is very gridded north to south, east, west for me. Like, I've never lived in an area where roads rarely go northeast or southeast, or it's north. Like right now I'm going south, you know, east, west. That's pretty much how a lot of the roads are here. And which is cool, you know. It's very good with directions, you know. Other than that, it's very easy giving people directions, but it's not it's not that much fun, I guess, to ride, you know. So as far as going just straight roads, but the good thing about straight roads is that you can drive a little, you know, you can go a little fast on straight roads, you know. So yeah, well, the year's about to be over. Hope you guys, you know, I understand a lot of people they put their bikes up for the winter. I can say one thing about Florida, we can ride all year long, you know. So that is the fun thing. And today is not a bad day, like it's actually warming up. You know, it says it's 75 degrees now. Which is, you know, how it is when you ride in and it's the wind. So a lot of times, especially I get on a highway, I either wear my armor jacket or my my chest and back spine protector. I'm always usually wearing gear. I always have my helmet on. I always have gloves on. Jeans, you know. So I'm hoping that this video comes out pretty good though. But they usually, I mean, it's the same setup. My chest mount camera. I don't think I'm gonna do I might try the helmet thing again, but maybe I just didn't have the proper mount, you know. I don't want to wait for the turn. I'll go up and make a U-turn. But yeah, so I'm about to wrap it up a little bit. I just wanted to come out, do a quick ride this Sunday morning. Not really going too far, but I'll probably catch a moto vlog. We'll be going down south riding with my friends one of these days. I don't know, maybe, maybe not. yeah, hopefully you guys can get an idea of the sound. It sounds so good to me. And then it's funny when I first got it, and they're like, "Oh, you got to change that exhaust." I changed it, and my friend, he drives a Gixxer 600. He's like, "Man, way better, way better." I'm like, "Hell yeah." This thing is definitely fun to ride. It has a more upright position, and that's the reason why I didn't want to get a super sport. I'm older. I don't want to really sit forward. You know, my 250 actually sits more forward than this. I mean, I can sit back in the seat and lean forward, but it's very comfortable. Very comfortable. So that's another reason why I want to keep it, because I don't want to get anything with a too forward seating position, you know. I'm getting older, like I'm old. I am 34, you know, so I'm not as young as I was, but I still got time. I'm not old. So, especially depending where I'm at. I'm glad I did things in life earlier than I wanted to. I guess the best thing I could have did for myself early in life was start my business, even though I felt like I should have started earlier. But 30 was, I'm like, my turning point. I'm like, I don't know, I kind of woke up, my eyes opened up to a lot of things. Started to eat better, now I'm in probably one of the best shapes I am in my life as far as weight and all that. And so yeah, just that little morning encouragement, man. Just stick to your dreams, stick to your goals, and you will achieve them. Trust me. Because I've always told myself when I was younger, I'm like, I'm going to have a bike, I'm going to have a couple bikes parked in my garage and blah, blah. And it happened. You got it, you know? And now I was like, I'm not done. Then I set more goals. I always set goals for yourself in life, man. That's what drives you. That's what keeps you driven. And, you know, and I'll do everything that I want to do. You know, I always say I'm going to do what I want to do now and not wait till I retire to do it. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, you know, but yeah, appreciate a lot of people watching. If they do, you know, there's not a lot of content on this bike compared to other ones. There is, but there's not a lot. So I'm just going to be adding to the, you know, like I always do with every bike that I have, because I really feel like this, you know, I watch Yami Noob and they say it's a boring bike, and I can see why. You know, I'm not hating on that. Everybody's opinion is their own. I watched that video before I even got this bike. It didn't deter me from not getting it, you know. So I knew what I wanted this bike for, what I wanted to do. So that's pretty much it. Ladies riding on the wrong side of the road. But that's the type of neighborhood I live in now. Pretty much back where I started. Hope you guys enjoyed the ride with me, and there's definitely more to come. This might be the last one for the year though, as far as moto vlogs. If I do another one, you'll see it. If not, this might be the last one for the year, you know. But you know, more to come. My friend was like, oh, you need to go in January and trade it in. I'm like, probably not though. I'm probably gonna end up keeping this. I like Hondas because if I do trade in, I want another Honda, maybe 1000 double R. Yeah, I'm jumping right to. There's no point for me to get in the 600, honestly. For where I'm at, I'm not a dangerous rider, and I can definitely appreciate the power. So, all right, guys. Want to appreciate everything. I'll be back with another one.